Hi boys and girls, and welcome back to Reading with Miss Otavo. Today we're going to be reading Where the Wild Things Are. And if you notice on the front cover, there's a sticker right here. The Caldecott Medal is for the most distinguished picture book of the year. Where the Wild Things Are, story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. Where the Wild Things Are. And here's our title page. Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. Here he is chasing the dog with a fork. His mother called him, "Wild thing!" And Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until a ceiling hung with vines and walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still!" and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Looks like they might be dancing or stomping around the moon. Looks like they're climbing trees, like they're monkey bars. And here it looks like they're in some sort of parade. There's Max. I wonder how you can tell that he's the king of all the wild things. Look really closely. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper was waiting for him. There he is in his room. Can you spot his supper? And it was still hot. The end. Thanks for joining me in today's Read Aloud. I'll see you next time. Bye!